Today is a very hot day. One of the most photographed spots on the coast path. Such a perfect morning. Can't get any better than this. Interesting piece of coastline. It's totally different from other areas. This is so stunning. Weird and hard day. 7 days of hiking left. A lot of emotions because it means that I have to change the next day's way.
Hi, my name is Ellie. I'm a long-distance hiker and backpacker. With my rescue dog Otto, I embarked on my biggest adventure yet in spring of 2023, hiking the length of Britain from Scotland to Cornwall. Come join us for days 111 and 112 that saw us hiking from St Agnes Head to Gwithian and on to St Ives.
This is Wheal coats, which used to be a tin mine, and as you can see there's still ruins of the old engine houses, and we see them a lot more on this next stretch down to St and even a bit further. We are back on the coast path and look at that! That's the iconic engine house at Wheal Coats. It's probably one of the most photographed spots on the coast path and really iconic. Looks so cool. Good morning everyone! I'm sorry if the sound on the camera is bad again, but I managed to break yet another microphone. Very annoyed that I didn't have any audio on my footage yesterday, but I'm really happy that I realized it and didn't keep filming like for days and days without any sound, so that's great. We had a good night on the campsite. I was actually very happy that I decided to go there to give Otto a good rest. And now, as you can see, it's another beautiful day. It's supposed to be quite sunny and we have about, I think, 14 miles, so not too long. A couple of steep climbs until we get to Portreath, which is our first stop today for lunch probably. As you can see, it's a really interesting piece of coastline. It's totally different from other areas. We are entering an area where there used to be a lot of mines, in this case a tin mine. So yeah, it's changing again. A lot of beautiful colors, brown, green, purple. I think it's going to be a great day, so let's go! This is a beautiful spot for swimming. That's Porth. And look at that! It's so beautiful. This is Porth Towan over there. Look at that! This is so stunning, and you can really see how it gets rougher, like the sea and the cliffs. And that will continue all the way down to St and around. Actually, there's a lot more of that remoteness and like roughness of the just the waves crushing. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. You can really feel like the strength of the water and just the sea, and that's so nice. It's getting quite warm now, and we had a couple of steep climbs, but nothing too challenging. And now we are almost in Portreath, and I'm going to a cafe there to have some lunch and a much needed iced coffee. Oh, I'm really looking forward to that, and yeah, just to have a break in the shade for an hour or two. This is so stunning. Look at that. Oh, it's such a beautiful stretch, and it's fairly level this afternoon. We're hiking on this cliff, and then there's Godrevy Island with the lighthouse. We've covered about 12 miles so far, and we're almost at Godrevy Point, and I think we're gonna see the lighthouse in a couple of minutes. And there's a cove just before Godrevy Point where there are usually a lot of seals, so I'm hoping to spot some there as well. And then it's only another maybe 2 miles to get to Gwithian, and I'm going to, since the day is really beautiful, I'm going to pitch in the dunes there today to hopefully catch a beautiful sunset and yeah, just enjoy some time at the beach. I don't think you can see them on camera, but there are actually a few down there on these rocks. There it is, the, I think, 5th lighthouse on the coast path so far. And then you can see the dunes over there, and then there's the river Hayle, I think. And then on the other side, that's where we're hiking tomorrow, that's Carbis Bay and St Ives over there. It's only a short walk away now. We made it to Gwithian, and it's 6:30, and I just filled up my water, and now I'm going to look for a spot for tonight. Obviously I'm not going to set up the tent just yet, but yeah, I'm just looking for a place where we could set up later. I think I might have found something right here. Ah, that's going to be great. Look at this beach. It's so beautiful. I think this is going to be our spot for tonight, but obviously it's still very early, so I'm going to sit around and have dinner and then pitch the tent after the sun has set. This is my dinner today. I'm having couscous with some hummus. Look at that view. Truly can't get any better than this. everyone. We had quite a good night. I mean, it was probably one of the busiest wildcamp spots we've had so far, because even after the sun has set yesterday, there were still a lot of people waking up to these views in the morning. Oh, it was just incredible. Now we're on our way to Hayle, which is only about, I think, 4 miles, maybe even less. We're just walking along the beach. In total, I think it's going to be a short day today. It's only, I think, 10 miles to get to St Ives, which is just over there. Today is a bit of a special day because if all goes to plan, we only have 7 days of hiking left till we get to the lizard, and that includes today. So yeah, it's not far anymore now. It's really, I don't know what to feel. Right now there's a mix of everything, of excitement and being proud, and yeah, just a lot of emotions. I don't know, I think I'm happy that it's over soon, but also sad. So yeah, it's really everything. I'm going to pick up my last resupply parcel in Hayle, and I'm going to Philip's Bakery, where you can supposedly get one of the best pasties in Cornwall. I went there last year and it was really delicious, so yeah, I'm going there for a late breakfast, early lunch. So let's go! Oh, it's so stunning! This is such a perfect morning. Is it too early for a pasty? Probably not. I think I'm going to get one. This is it, the Philip's Bakery.
This is really good. Wow. Yeah, the best pasty I've had so far.
Let's see what's inside. I can't even remember because I packed this 4 months ago, so let's see. That's Otto's food, and I didn't even remember that I put this in there, but I actually got 3 days worth of food, like 3 dinners in here as well for me, because I thought maybe if I would like get stuck in Scotland where there are not a lot of shops or anything, that I might need it there, but I didn't, and now I have a lot of food left, which is great. It's so hot today. Wow. Oh. This just over there is Gwithian, the dunes where we stayed last night, and we walked just on the other side, so it's basically, I don't know, 50 meters of the river Hayle, but we walked all around the estuary. Today is a very hot day, probably the hottest day of the entire hike. This is Cabas Bay, which is one of the most expensive places in Cornwall, or North Cornwall, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, but it's also so beautiful. Look at the beach. Oh wow, look at that. 20 quid just for parking. This is where the G7 met a few years ago. We are almost there. That's the beautiful St Ives. We're in St Ives now, but the center is so crowded. There's so many people, which of course it's the holidays and it's beautiful weather. So I've decided to go to the campsite right away, set up the tent, and then go to the hospital to get my dressing changed. I've been here before last year on our hike and I stayed 2 days, so I already did a good bit of exploring, but yeah, right now I'm just tired and in need of a shower.
It has been kind of a tough day, not the hike itself, but yeah, the rest was, I don't know, it was just a weird and hard day. Once I got to the campsite, I set up the tent and then I went to the minor injury unit for a wound review, and they told me that I should come in again in 2 days, and I thought I could maybe stretch it to 4 days and go to Penzance. They told me that I would probably wait the whole day in Penzance because it's a real hospital and I would need to go to the urgent care unit, probably wait the whole day, and they advised me to come back to them in 2 days, but yeah, I didn't expect that honestly, because it means that I have to change the next days basically. I spent the afternoon working that out, so what I'm going to do is hiking to St Cove, which is 1.5 days away, and then taking the bus from St Cove back here to St Ives to get it changed again in 2 days, and then the next day taking the bus back to St Cove and then continuing the hike. It was a bit annoying, but yeah, I don't know, maybe I was a bit too optimistic, but yeah, I mean, it could be worse. Yeah, I'm really excited for tomorrow, for another great wild camp with great views on one of my favorite stretches really, because it's like I'm now at the western edge of England, of Cornwall, so it's really rough and remote and I really like that, just like the wild Atlantic, and yeah, really excited for that, so see you tomorrow.